What's up, y'all? It's TyranitarTube, and Ku is back. Ku asked. So obviously, the last time we talked about Ku was about 2 weeks ago, where he talked about regional forms in Scarlet and Violet. And the consensus, if we're interpreting his riddle correctly, is that there will be regional variants in Scarlet and Violet, and that our two most likely candidates are something Tauros related and something probably Quagsire related, or some water ground type. And another thing we deduce from his riddles is some kind of 3-typed gimmick, which no one knows anything about. But recently, Ku's been back. And he said he wouldn't be. So Riddler Ku is not supposed to have any riddles left this month. His next riddle was supposed to be on the 1st of June. But on May 12th, Ku comes out and says, guys, getting tired of countless fake craps? Let's play some riddle games. It's a continuation for last month. He started this huge riddle by zooming in on pictures of Pokemon. Like, this is what, Lugia's wing? And somehow we're supposed to look at this image and understand what he's talking about. And as unbelievable as it may sound, we might have an idea what he's talking about, and it might have to do with the Scarlet and Violet Legendaries. But before that, what kind of fake craps is he talking about? Let's rewind. I mean, you couldn't tag me in enough of these. There are so many fake leaks that are coming on the internet now. Everything I'm showing you is fake, but there is this leak. It's one of the Pikachu clones, or it's the new Pikachu clone. It's fake. There's this one, which looks pretty nice. So obviously, it's the wave of people copying the fake Fuecoco evolution. Everyone now works in some Japanese drawing studio, and they have these things to leak. This is supposed to be a regional variant for Drowsy, and they put some thought into it. It's pretty good. I assume he's part poison. He hypnotizes you with his tongue, and he built like he'd evolve into something that ain't even hypno. So people are having a lot of fun with this. There's also this. It is a regional Bonsly. You couldn't have picked a better Pokemon to regional variant. Baby Pokemon are immune to this. Baby Pokemon are not getting regional variants. Pichu Mime Jr., I mean, they could always change the rules of the game, but you picked Bonsly of all Pokemon. He's supposed to be what, a marshmallow cork? He like a man-made Bonsly that's hiding in someone's house. There's this one. It's just a snake that doesn't evolve. Here's a cool one. It's like a tombstone Pokeball disguising Pokemon, like a Mungus and Voltorb, except it would be in like a graveyard. Because you could imagine in Gen 9, you go to some grave site and some of the tombs have Pokeballs on them, but you talk to this one and it freaking fights you. That's a cool idea. There's this one, which is supposed to be a regional variant for Furret. He looked pretty cool. What is he, a Tanuki? And then he evolves into Sentret. I flipped him around. It says Sentret, he evolves into Furret. Listen, Furret is the Lanoon, right? Of Gen 2. This man could evolve. You give Furret a regional variant, he evolving. Okay, that's enough. But fake leaks like this have been popping up left and right. I suppose for Ku, he's just sitting there at his computer knowing all the answers in the world, getting pissed off. So he comes out with this tweet, guys, getting tired of countless fake craps? Let's play some riddle games. It's a continuation for last month. So now he's at the center of the campfire again with everyone surrounding him. Ku, tell us the story. Ku, how does it end? Okay, so let's focus on this. What Ku's riddle is no context. He just shows a super zoomed in photo of something, and that's where it starts. So the first one he posts is on May 12th, and I've already told you, it looks like Lugia. Boom, here we go. It is confirmed Lugia's left pointing finger. Now this is the problem, Ku. You can't tweet a picture of Lugia, have people thinking about regional variants, and have them start drawing this conclusion that the mascots for Scarlet and Violet are Ho-Oh and Lugia variants. On May 12th, I was watching what everyone was talking about. That's all they talked about. That Scarlet and Violet you would see in the stores would be Ho-Oh and Lugia variants on the covers. That they would start cycling through old legendaries and spread their mythology across other regions. And at first, that does sound pretty sick. But that kind of thing is uncharted territory for Game Freak, and I feel like they don't want to mess with their sales. They don't want people to be confused and think that Scarlet and Violet are somehow gold and silver remakes again and not buy it, so they probably wouldn't take that kind of risk. But man, does that sound sick. That's kind of a similar idea to what people had during Sun and Moon's hype season, where they kind of teased the covers. A lot of people thought Sun and Moon, this is what Lugia and Ho-Oh is about. Maybe it's literally them on the covers. Of course, pre-Sun and Moon, we didn't even know regional variants were a thing. So we thought literally Ho-Oh and Lugia would be the covers of a whole new generation. Okay, enough said about that. About 14 hours later, Riddler Ku tweets again. Another finger. He tags his previous tweet. It's a continuation of the riddle. So now we have a Lugia finger and whatever this is. I'm pretty sure you can tell looking at it. It's Kyogre's like second fin. It's one of these things. So now our riddle consists of Lugia and Kyogre. This sucker said 2 whales. Lugia, you tell me. So your mother's the next legendary Pokemon? Why are you so mean? But yeah, so his first riddle is a piece of Lugia. His second riddle is a piece of Kyogre. It's trying to tell us something. At this point, what people are thinking is that they're both weak to electric. And if we remember back in April, one of Riddler Ku's teasers had to do with the mascots. And we think the answer to that is that the two legendaries will be Electric Dragon and Fighting Dragon, if I remember correctly. So electric, these both are weak to electric. We think one of the legendaries are electric. Maybe that's what it's about. Both of these legendaries represent the ocean or water, so maybe the Gen 9 mascot is also a water guardian or something related to that. It's a pretty good idea too. A legendary of tides? At this moment, that's kind of the best answer. About another 14 hours later, a new picture is posted. This one is a spike. It's Groudon Spike. Now people are drawing all kinds of conclusions. Look at this. So the first picture of Lugia's wing has 5 lines. The Kyogre image has 3. And now the Groudon image has 2. Let's follow the stroke pattern and we get this. What the heck is this supposed to be? The arm of the Gen 9 mascot? What do it mean though? This man is not weak to electric at all. I don't think the spikes or the limbs that they're zooming in on matter. It's the Pokemon themselves. So I'm wondering where the idea that these are about the mascots is coming from. And Riddler Ku did say, continuing from last month. So if March was about the 3-typed gimmick, April was about the mascots, and May is about the regional forms, then maybe what he means is this is continuing from April. So this is about the mascots. I was on board with regional Lugia and Ho-Oh, but Kyogre and Groudon have their primal forms. I'd find it odd if they'd also get regionals on top. But this is what people are thinking. Lugia, Kyogre, then Groudon. People are thinking this game's gonna just have a bunch of regional variants. You can't do this, cool. I never thought this. I knew Game Freak's not gonna do it, but you getting people. Anyhow, another theory was that we ignored this piece here, and it's actually 4 lines, then 3 lines, then 2 lines. And so whatever Ku tweets tomorrow will be a piece of a body with just 1 line. So, are we done here? Let's go to the next picture. Which I can't even see for some reason, bro. When I try to open this picture, my Twitter just glitches. I think Ku's tweet got deleted or something. But the 4th picture that he tweets about 12 hours after that is this. A claw. And it belongs to Rayquaza. What does it mean? Now they're all over the place. And at this point, people have finally let go of the idea that we're gonna have regional legendaries. This is me after seeing this 4th picture. What am I supposed to do with this Ku? I could go through all these ideas, but what the heck? But then, oh, Ku, the greatest host of all time. About 30 minutes after, he tweets, "Halftime break, guys. We are on the halftime right now. Still no correct answers. Any clue on what I'm about to tell you?" 2 pieces of information there. 1, still no correct answers. That means the hundreds of theories that people have posted in his replies and on Reddit and 4chan, no one still got it right. So we can throw out all those theories. The other piece of information is halftime break, guys. Halftime show. This is actually a hint. Halftime show means there are 4 pictures, a break, then 4 pictures. 8 pictures in total. The 4 have to mean one of the mascots. The 4 he's in a tweet after must mean one of the mascots. So with these 4 pictures, we should be able to draw some kind of conclusion. But no one did still. Then comes another 12 hours later and he tweets the 5th picture, which I can't see. My Twitter's glitched, but I'll put it up on screen. Here's what he tweets. And this one is so zoomed in you can see the pixels. But what this Pokemon is Zekrom. And crew, you done goofed. They've cracked it now. You wouldn't think just Zekrom means the answer's out there now, but y'all are ninjas. Y'all found the answer. What we think is the answer. Zekrom this time. No clue what the connection is now then. What would you think? Lugia, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, then Zekrom, what does it mean? I'm about to tell you the answer to this. It's time to introduce you to color theory. Okay, so color theory. There are 2 ways to display colors. There's something called additive color theory. It starts with the color black, and it uses the colors red, green, and blue. And by adding these colors to black, you can produce the spectrum of colors, all of them. But the catch is, the more colors you add, it eventually turns brighter and brighter until it gets white. That is additive color theory. And then there's an opposite to that called subtractive color theory, where you start with white and you subtract cyan, magenta, and yellow, and it's a different way. This time you're getting the colors out of white, and by subtracting these colors out of it, the colors get darker and darker, but you're able to get the whole spectrum of colors again. We put it up on screen right now. The RGB is additive color. The Simyuk is subtractive. Hopefully I remember enough that this is right. So, I know this is so exciting, Ku. Ain't this the answer you wanted when this started? So Ku showed first Lugia. Guess what? Turn on your race glasses. Lugia's white. Then he showed Kyogre blue. Groudon, he's red. Rayquaza green. Thanks, Ku. White, blue, red, green. Racism has solved it. So the mascots in some way are going to have to do with this color theory. The first mascot, we have white, and then the 3 colors that the more you add turn into white. So the mascot on the left side will be something related to white. That's what he's trying to tell us. And then he called it halftime show. So according to this theory, the 5th picture should be black. He posts Zekrom. It has nothing to do with the claws or the fins. It has to do with the colors that the Pokemon represent themselves. So now we have 3 more days of pictures. By this theory, the next 3 days of pictures will be yellow, cyan, and magenta, and it will be subtractive colors. So let's see what he tweets after Zekrom. And he tweets this spirit. The image is Solgaleo in his radiant form, where he's exuding the color yellow. I won't stand for this anymore, Ku. Anyhow, after posting the Solgaleo, he actually tweets again. Endgame in 2 days. A collage will be posted to complete this riddle. Saw many interesting and ingenious fan theories. Good job, guys. But, and he leaves it there. So he said good job, guys, which means this theory probably caught his eye and he realizes it's right, but he threw in that but, as if he successfully red herringed us or something. So we'll have to see. We have to wait 2 days for that. Maybe as I'm recording this, the picture after Solgaleo would have popped up. I'll put it up on screen right now. Okay, so day 7 of 8, he posts this, some cloudy mess, which turns out, if I'll give you a second to think about it, is Full Moon Lunala, which can work as cyan. So let me amalgamate this into one photo for you. We have the left side that leads to white and the right side that leads to black. If we take Solgaleo as yellow and Lunala as cyan, then the last one should be magenta. Now he says stay tuned for the final collage, and he calls this the last piece, which doesn't really add up. There should be an 8th piece. He did call it halftime, so either there's something wrong here or the 8th piece will be a part of this collage. I don't know what he's up to, bro. He said he'd disappear, and he's here about to drop some crap tomorrow. Also, like a few days ago, in the middle of him posting this riddle, Ku, I don't know if he just had a really good meal, but he was so excited. Guys, exciting poll time. You can only choose one. Looking forward to your prudent selection. Gonna be the motif for June. So he literally let us decide what his theme for June is gonna be. He's gonna be done with the Legendaries because June will reveal the Legendaries officially probably. This is his 4 selections. More info about starters. Gen 9 Objectmon. A riveting new regional variant. Gen 9 Waifumon. Everyone freaking voted for more info about starters. What is wrong with y'all? Haven't you seen enough? This man's offering 2 different Pokemon to show you and a regional variant. That's what I voted for. And y'all said starters. You freaking idiots. So now on like the 1st of June, when he gives us June's riddle, it's gonna be about the starters. How exciting is this gonna be, bro? He's just gonna show a leopard. Anyhow, that's it. He's probably teasing the Legendaries because they're the first things that'll be revealed when the hype season starts in like June. So he wants us to figure it out. Now, okay, there is kind of a bit of a new teaser that he posted. We can't really talk much about it, but I can show it on screen right now. He says a sneak peek at the collage he's gonna post tomorrow. And this is the photo. And you can zoom into the image called Grape. And it shows something different. It shows screenshots from auras and different places where it looks like you're riding Kyogre and Groudon and the other Pokemon. These are what people think some of the images are. So there's a chance that instead of it being color theory, that it has to do with something else. He also titled the image Grape, which the kanji for wild grape, this symbol here, also means Portugal, which of course combined with Spain would be the Iberian Peninsula. It's just a teaser, so I'm gonna end it with that. You can stare at this photo, see if you can pick it. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see the collage. Anyhow, that's it, my dudes. I gotta go. Shank that like button. Let me know your ideas. Are they invisible legendaries? Are they bad legendaries that in some way are affecting the Pokemon? We'll see what Ku tweets in a couple days with this whole but. Let's see if he throws a curveball at us. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bitch, I'm the man. Give me my spot on that
throne. They didn't want me to grow. They didn't know I would make all of them go. I did it all on my own. Man, what was you when I was trapped in my zone? Never had nothing to own. Now it's all good. All of that frontin' is gone. I'm out here stunning for show. Bitch, I'm a pro.